Have you ever been unjustly accused of racism in public? I have, and it was one of the most sickening moments of my career.
Of course, immigration has enriched us. Of course, it has in many ways improved our
society.
society.
You just don't like them walking on the street if they've got black or brown skin.
During a broadcast interview, and only after listing some of the ways in which immigration has benefited Britain, I expressed concern that the current levels were unsustainable economically and incompatible with effective integration. My fellow panellist, a prominent member of the Green Party, declared that my worries were racist.
Many people in Britain are worried that they can't even stick their heads above the parapet and say these things for fear that they'll be accused of being racist, for fear that they'll be accused of being bigots. It simply isn't racist.
Bigotry and it's racism.
This is how authoritarians always operate, whether in Soviet Russia or the committee rooms of modern-day Britain. They use taboos and speech restrictions to consolidate power and punish those showing the slightest reluctance to endorse progressive beliefs. And they do it under the banner of promoting unity and diversity. The fear of being labelled racist is toxic, and ultimately it pushes discourse underground. Finally, after years of this nonsense, we can begin to see the tide is on the turn. Earlier this week, the Casey Review made clear what we already knew, that thousands of vulnerable white girls were systematically abused by predominantly Pakistani men, while our authorities turned a blind eye.
And there they found the suspects of group-based child sexual offences were disproportionately likely to be Asian men.
Now, we can begin to talk freely about Pakistan's sexist culture. This isn't communist China. We have to stop being so scared. Enough is enough.